Well, if the lady is a white woman and she's trying to work against racism, what the code requires me, when people sometimes ask me about what about the white people who are trying to get rid of racism, and my dutified answer, my codified response is, I believe it when I see it, because I don't pay any attention to it up to then. In other words, if they are really effective and not just putting on, then racism will disappear. If they are not effective, I'll know it because racism will still be here. And that's all I have to say. I'm duty-bound to do that, and that's the recommendation that what I have written is. When any white person steps forward and say, I'm working on it, well, I have to repeat what a black sergeant when I was in the military told me. Fuller, don't ever tell me how hard you're working. Show me the result. I don't ever want to hear you talk about how hard you are working to do anything. He said there's nothing unique about hard work. People all over the world do hard work every day. Work that will frighten you to death. Just watching them work, it will frighten you. Just looking at them work. There are people who work just that hard. He said, so I don't want to hear anything about any hard work. I just want to see the result. Now get out of my office. Now that hurt my feelings, but my feelings needed to be hurt. But I have used that as a criteria in a system of white supremacy for every white person on the planet when they say they are working hard trying to get rid of racism. That's my response. Ma'am, out of all due courtesy, all due respect, if you want to use that word, whatever, out of talking nice and all like that, I have a great regard for your efforts, but I'm not paying attention to any of it, ma'am, sir, until the job is done. Because there's a logical reason for this. Lots of white people say it, all down through the ages. And they have people who are planted to do that, say they are working on it, that they are working hard day and night to get rid of racism. And then they wink at their comrades, other white supremacists, because that's a white supremacist trick most of the time. But you don't know whether it is or isn't. So all you can do is wait on the result. That's the recommendation that I have in every instance without exception. Don't want to hear nothing about the hard work, the sacrifices or nothing. You just want to see the result. If white supremacists are still here after they finish, then you take that as a result. It's a failure. And failure from a white person is not an option, period, in the system of white supremacy. That's hardcore code, but it's logical if you really are serious about counter-racism.